Have you ever wondered how India, one of the world's oldest civilizations, has grown and developed over the years? Let's take a journey back, way back to around 5,000 years ago, to the banks of the Indus River. Here we find the cradle of the Indus Valley civilization, the earliest known urban culture of the Indian subcontinent. This was not just any civilization. The Indus Valley civilization showcased a level of sophistication that would leave many in awe, even today. Picture a society with intricately planned cities, complete with a network of well-laid streets and houses built of uniform baked brick construction. Not to mention they had a highly developed system of waste disposal too. Yes, you heard it right, sanitation systems existed thousands of years ago. But the marvels of the Indus Valley civilization don't stop at city planning and architecture. They were skilled artisans, their crafts and seals, a testament to their artistic prowess. They traded with their contemporaneous civilizations, such as Mesopotamia, fostering an early form of globalization. This civilization, however, was not just about buildings, trade, and craft. The people of the Indus Valley civilization were thought to be peace-loving, with no evidence of a standing army or warfare. They likely had a strong belief system, with seals depicting what is believed to be ritualistic practices. Their writing system, though yet to be deciphered, further attests to their advanced intellectual capabilities. If only we could crack the code, who knows what fascinating insights we might gain into their lives, their thoughts, their dreams. And so this thriving civilization, with its impressive urban planning, flourishing trade, and vibrant cultural life, laid the first bricks on the path of development for the land that would eventually become the India we know today. It was a civilization that was far ahead of its time, setting standards in urban living, trade, and culture that would echo through the ages. From this rich and advanced civilization, India began its journey of development. So stay tuned as we continue to unravel the layers of history that have shaped this fascinating subcontinent. After the fall of the Indus Valley civilization, India entered a new era known as the Classical Age. This period was marked by the rise of two major empires that would leave a lasting impact on the subcontinent: the Maurya and the Gupta empires. The Maurya Empire, founded by Chandragupta Maurya around 4th century BCE, was the first large-scale empire in India, stretching from the Himalayas in the north to the Deccan Plateau in the south. It was during this era that the legendary Emperor Ashoka the Great ruled, who, after witnessing the horrors of war, converted to Buddhism and spread its teachings throughout his empire and beyond. Following the Maurya Empire, the Gupta Empire emerged around the 3rd century CE, often referred to as the Golden Age of India. This period was marked by significant advancements in science, mathematics, and astronomy. It was during the Gupta rule that the concept of zero and the decimal system were developed, laying the foundation for modern mathematics. In addition to these political and scientific advancements, the Classical Age was also a time of profound spiritual and cultural development. Both Buddhism and Hinduism flourished during this period, deeply influencing the society. Two of the most significant Hindu epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, were composed during this time, offering moral and ethical guidance through engaging narratives. The Mahabharata, said to be the longest epic poem in the world, tells the tale of a great war between two families, while the Ramayana narrates the life of Rama, an avatar of the Hindu god Vishnu. These texts, along with the teachings of Buddhism, continue to shape the spiritual and cultural landscape of India even today. The Classical Age was a time of great intellectual and cultural growth, laying the foundation for future developments. It was an era when India made significant strides in various fields such as politics, religion, literature, and science, setting the stage for the subsequent chapters in the country's rich and diverse history. The Mughal era and the period of colonial rule greatly influenced India's trajectory of development. Picture this: grand architectural marvels of the Mughal era like the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, and the Humayun's tomb. These structures, apart from being iconic symbols of India's rich cultural history, are a testament to the advanced architectural and engineering skills of the time. Now let's delve into the political administration of the Mughals. Their efficient system of governance, with a centralized authority and well-defined administrative machinery, paved the way for political stability and economic prosperity. This era also saw the introduction of new crops like maize, tobacco, and potatoes, and innovative farming techniques, which boosted agricultural productivity. But as the sun set on the Mughal Empire, it rose on a new era of foreign domination, the period of British colonial rule. And while the period was marked by exploitation and oppressive policies, it also brought about some significant changes. The establishment of modern education, for instance, was a major development. Schools and colleges were set up, and Indians were introduced to Western philosophy, science, and literature. This laid the groundwork for a learned middle class, igniting the spark of a nationalist movement. Then there's the introduction of the English language. While it was initially a tool for administrative convenience, it soon became a unifying factor amongst the diverse linguistic groups in India and opened doors to global communication. Another noteworthy contribution was the development of the Indian railways. What started as a means to transport goods for the British quickly became the backbone of India's transportation network, connecting its vast expanse like never before. Despite the hardships, these eras brought some significant changes and advancements to India. The architectural grandeur, the administrative acumen, the agricultural innovations of the Mughal era, coupled with the educational reforms, language introduction, and infrastructural developments of the colonial period, indeed shaped the India we know today. The post-independence period marked a new chapter in India's development story. As the newly independent nation emerged from the shadows of colonial rule, it faced a plethora of challenges. These ranged from economic instability to social inequality, and India had to navigate these turbulent waters with determination and ingenuity. In the early 90s, India took a decisive step towards liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The economic reforms of 1991, spearheaded by then Finance Minister Manmohan Singh, were a major turning point. These measures opened up the Indian economy, attracting foreign investments and paving the way for a new era of growth and prosperity. The turn of the millennium saw the rise of the information technology sector, transforming India into a global hub for IT services. Global giants like Microsoft, Google, and IBM set up shop in cities like Bangalore and Hyderabad, earning India the nickname the world's back office. This IT boom not only created millions of jobs, but also put India on the global map as a major player in the tech industry. India also made significant strides in space technology, with the Indian Space Research Organization successfully launching numerous satellites and even sending a probe to Mars. These achievements not only bolstered national pride, but also demonstrated India's technological prowess on the international stage. However, it hasn't been all smooth sailing. The country grapples with challenges like rapid population growth, widespread poverty, and issues of corruption. These obstacles, while significant, have not deterred the nation's progress. Instead, they have spurred on efforts to innovate and adapt, to find homegrown solutions to these pressing problems. Despite the challenges, India continues to strive forward, carving its unique development path. As India steps into the future, it carries with it the lessons of its past, the resilience of its people, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. And as we trace the arc of India's journey, we see a nation that is not just surviving, but thriving in the face of adversity. India's development journey is a rich tapestry of ups and downs, achievements and challenges. This journey, like the country itself, is one of profound depth and remarkable diversity, spanning thousands of years and countless milestones. We began our narrative with the dawn of civilization, when the fertile plains of the Indus Valley gave birth to one of the world's earliest urban cultures. A society of remarkable sophistication and technological innovation, the Indus Valley civilization laid the foundations for the India we know today. From there, we journeyed to the Classical Age, a period that saw the rise of powerful empires and the flourishing of science, philosophy, and the arts. It was an era marked by the composition of epic texts, the development of the decimal system, and the construction of architectural marvels. We then explored the Mughal era and the period of colonial rule. Despite the challenges and injustices of this time, it was also a period of cultural synthesis and architectural grandeur. It was during this era that India's unique blend of cultures and traditions was solidified, shaping the nation's identity in profound ways. Our journey concluded with a look at post-independence India, a nation rising from the ashes of colonization to forge its own path in the world. From the green revolution that transformed agriculture to the rise of the IT industry that placed India on the global map, this was a period of rapid change and remarkable resilience. Throughout this journey, what stands out is India's ability to adapt and evolve, to weave together the old and the new, the traditional and the modern. This is a nation that has always been more than the sum of its parts, a place where diversity and unity coexist, where history and future intersect. As we look to the future, India's journey of development continues, shaped by its rich past and driven by its dynamic present. This journey, like India itself, is a testament to the enduring power of resilience, diversity, and innovation.